They're presenting the CCTV footage of the events that transpired yesterday. Let's listen in. If you've just joined us here on CNN Philippines, this is a briefing by the police and Resorts World officials.
Access via the mall area. He walked casually and bypassed the metal detector. At this point, he was being stopped by man security, but then he brought out the M4 rifle, and that's where the people already started screaming. Some are even saying ISIS, ISIS. But he proceeded, went to the casino area, and then he fired. Sa taas. Warning shot, sending more people. And at this point, the evacuation protocols have been initiated by the security management team. And then he started burning the tables. If you observe, he was carrying with him bottles. We are determining if it's kerosene or gasoline. In one continuous movement, ito yung ginagawa ng attacker. He even had a lighter with him. If you'll see, the blaze was very immediate. And then he entered a private salon. Again, towards the area, towards another table. He torched the slot machines again, and then this is the bar 180. He again fired shots. LED torched the place, doused kerosene or gasoline into the carpet. Yan. Sinunog niya na naman yung mga slot machines. So really. Then he went to the back of the house. That's where the cage area is. Yeah, he will force his way in by firing on doors and kicking. Nag-reload pa siya, change mag pa siya. So it's really determined. Forward mo, Alvin. Okay. So yun, napasok niya na. He couldn't find cash. So he's looking at the chips. Choosing the high denomination plaques. So there, that establishes the angle of robbery. He was trying to find his way out. Then at this point, our security team, the responding security team, backed up by the PNP already at this point. That's our manager, one of our officers. He's looking up, pero nasa bandang kaliwa yung assailant. At that point also, we didn't have exact location. We are saying this after the fact already, after reviewing. So, as you can see, a security team and the PNP are in hot pursuit of the lone gunman. Then, this is one of our guys. Sinilip niya. Normal. Ayun. That's him. So they exchange fire. Dito na siya tinamaan. So, as you'll observe, he's limping, slowing down. Freeze mo yung sa may face. Oh. Angle. Okay. Yeah. So, may dugo na siya sa mukha. He's already limping. He's already limping at this point. Nangihina na rin.
The CCTV footage shown by the head of security of Resorts World Manila, showing us how the gunman entered the hotel premises and bypassing the metal detector at the second floor. We saw him entering the elevator carrying a backpack with two other women. He alighted on the second floor carrying that backpack, and we saw that he bypassed the metal detector, and we noticed there was only one security personnel manning that entrance at the second floor, a woman who failed to stop him, and the gunman just proceeded walking to the casino area. We then saw the gunman firing shots as he was walking in the second floor casino area. He proceeded to torch gambling tables and slot machines. This is Armin Gomez speaking, head of security. Let's listen in.
And then there's fire already with a blazing floor. Smoke starts to build up. But then our security team, the BFP, the PNP were evacuating simultaneously. That's why out there we evacuated thousands of guests and employees. Anyway, the last part will just show that he entered the fifth floor and entered the room 510, where he forcibly entered the room. Then he went out of the room to burn the linen along the hallway. And he was found to have set the room on fire and inflicted himself fatal gunshot wound. That was after, because PNP and the security, assisted by our security team, was still pursuing all the way. But of course, sa kwarto, wala kaming wala kaming camera. So he was walking. So he forced his way by firing on the door. That area has already been evacuated. As you can see, no more movements. We have safely evacuated the guests. Sinusunog niya yung linen. And kumuha siya ng kumot, mga linen, sinusunog niya, then he'll enter again. So even the carpet, and it appears na binuhusan din ng kerosene or gasoline. We still have to determine. Smoke was building up. Yun na. So it's really challenging. Emergency lights were activated. But still, heavy na yung smoke sa area and the fumes. So, ito na yung PNP force. We're tracking also the assailant. So, that's the last point, no? Na-corner na rin ng PNP, but that's also we found out na the gunman set himself on fire. Binuhusan niya ng probably gasolina, then he shot himself. Of course, wala kaming camera sa loob ng room, so we cannot see from the inside. Thank you.
Gina, is anyone going to speak next? So we can now entertain questions. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the press, we will now entertain questions. Just please raise your hand. If, yes, the lady in white, please. Please introduce yourself. Kindly stand up. You may use this microphone. Thank you.
Hi. Hello. This is CTI from Taipei, Taiwan. We were just wondering, are we able to identify the man, the gunman? Who is he and what is his motive? Thank you.
As of this moment, we have not ascertained the identity of the gunman. However, we are doing our best. We have the taxi driver is with us today, gave us his account, so we may be able to backtrack and be able to identify the gunman.
Okay, next question, please. Yes, sir. Kindly stand up and introduce yourself, please. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my name is Rex from CNN Philippines. I would just like to ask if you were able to determine the motive of the suspect, as well as other details, like if you have already conducted a DNA testing and such.
Yes, that would be part of our investigation, the DNA testing, the dentals, dentures. Although the fingerprints, we were not able to get fingerprints anymore. We were not able to get IDs because he was totally burned. And of course, the DNA. Yes, we got a sample of his blood. Also, the blood stains along the stairwell. That's all. Everything was taken, and we also conducted autopsy. We still have to wait for the results from our SOCO team.
Upo ka na. Next question, please.
Hi, Jonathan Miller from Channel 4 News. Does your analysis of this security video in detail reinforce, in your view, the initial assertions of General De La Rosa and others, I think yourself included, sir, that this was seemingly a robbery? Or was it, in your view, still, as the Defense Secretary has hinted this afternoon, possibly an act of terrorism?
Well, this is the main reason why we showed you the whole footage of the video. No? As you all saw, he went inside the casino. He went inside the storage room. He stole 113 million worth of chips. And on his way out, he was encountered by the responding security team from the internal security of the Resorts World, and of course from the Philippine National Police. So until we get any indications that this is a terror part of a terror attack, or if he is a member of any terror group, then we could not possibly say that this is related to any terror attack. What we base on our findings on physical evidence, and of course from testimonial evidence. That's what this is as what we saw on the video. No, so we cannot speculate here. So this we show this to the public just to show what he did inside the Resorts World. So we cannot really speculate here.
If I may add also, if you can see also at the early part of the videos, the gunman encountered guests even at the elevator, and then he didn't even fire. So kung may terorista yon, dapat lahat na nakita niya, barilin niya kagad. Maximum kill, minimum, mas marami kang mapatay, mas effective. So obviously we did not see that.
If I may just add, no, although these are all possibilities, kung makita nyo siya, if he is really a terrorist with all his ammunition with him, he could have shot everybody there. No, he could have shot everybody there. You see, he's even changing magazines. So what we saw there, he changed mag for at least 3 times. No, with all the ammunition, he could have killed hundreds of people inside that establishment. But he did not shoot anybody. He did not hurt anybody. He just burned the casino. It could probably, burning the casino, it would be the diversionary tactics for his escape. So we really do not know. No?
Sir, can I just follow up with that, please? Can I just follow up to say that my understanding is that 5 of the injured did sustain some level of gunshot wounds. None of that was evident from what we've just seen.
There were no indications that the injured, the 54 or the 65, as reported by the DOH, we have not received from the hospital that they were shot or they were injured because of gunshot wound. The only person who was injured because of gunshot wound is the security, the internal security of Resorts World. All others, we have not received any information that they were injured because of a gunshot wound. They were injured because of some bruises caused by the panic and the stampede. And all others who died, it's because of suffocation. As of this moment, we have not received also from our SOCO that anybody from among the 36 who were discovered inside the casino died because of any gunshot wound. The findings, as of this time, they all died because of suffocation.
News.